Isuppose, Automatics, Question City Tour, Infamous Spot West, chillin', rapping.
Hey, you know what? Since I got both y'all here, hey, why hip hop with you? Like, why did you choose hip hop? I ask everyone I interview, like, why hip hop? Because I want everyone to know that they need to stop stereotyping us as fools that just want to fuck bitches, get high, get drunk, and all that. Like, why did you choose hip hop?
You know what? I didn't choose hip hop. Hip hop chose me. Really. I grew into this shit. It was around me. Before you knew it, I'm on the other side of the world rapping, performing in Europe. And I kind of took a minute to reflect, like, how the fuck did I get here? And I had no marketing plan, I had no schedule, no agenda. I just kind of did music, was on the streets. I didn't consider it grinding. When I'm on the streets, fucking traveling, I don't consider it work. This is my lifestyle. I don't know nothing else. I've never had a job at 26, never had a job in my life. You know what I mean? I pay my own bills, drive my own car, I travel, I do everything I want off of hip hop. People say, well, is it your hobby? It's not a hobby. I don't know what it is. I wake up, this is what I do. I go to the studio because that's all I know. I don't clock, you know what I mean?
That's right. Hey, Don, and you know, I see you on Facebook, bro, posting a lot to your fans. Like, what do your fans mean to you? I know you got a lot of fans out there. Like, what do they mean to you?
Ultimately, man, without the fans, you really can't do much. You know what I mean? Those are the people that are going to channel your voice. Those are the people that are going to spread your message. And, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ had a message. And you had people that were writing it. And they put the Bible out. So my fans are putting my fucking Bible out. When you see my records in the stores overseas, that's working my fans. So I'm grateful for every fan. Because if they're willing to appreciate something, why not get them love back? So I'm out there showing them love. And they show me a lot of love. You know what I mean?
And that's right. Hey, and another thing, what was it like going on a tour in Europe, bro? Like, what was that like? I know a lot of cats in this game would love to go on tour, and like, what was that like? Like, let everyone know what it's like to go on tour, bro, outside of the States. You know what I'm saying? In other countries.
I came up in an era where, like, I was trying to come up in an era where it was pre-Facebook, pre-MySpace, pre-YouTube. You had to go grind on the streets. I used to throw shows, print out your flyers, go out grind, and it was word of mouth. And when you go to Europe, we're behind time like 10 years. They're stuck like in the 90s mentality where in Europe you gotta show and prove, you gotta get on the mic, you gotta rock, and people give you love one by one. I mean, so what's missing in the United States that's in Europe is that people appreciate real hip hop. There's a culture out there. You go to shows, there's b-boys, there's graffiti, and it doesn't have to be a special b-boy battle event. It don't have to be a graffiti battle with fucking Saber and it don't have to be an MC battle to see who's battle. You go to a regular fucking club and there's people battling, there's people breakdancing, there's graffiti, there's who's rhyming, there's beatboxers, and it's just all in the general population, and that's what's missing in the United States. And it may be something that it's not even gonna recoup out here because people see hip-hop as something of the past now. You got the underground heads that are like, yeah, we're real hip-hop, and that's great. But to general population, hip-hop seems like some kind of like outside social club. Like, oh, you're a hip-hop head, like you're one of those guys. Where in Europe, it's just like, you're just part of that culture. And it's just an amazing
real
thing, man.
So
over there. Being able to go out there was a fucking blessing, man. It's a culture shock, not even as an artist, just me being there as a person is culture shock. And I mean, luckily I'm going back to Europe in February. We got a US tour with the Alcoholics in March. We got Japan in April. I got Europe in June again. I go to Mexico in May, and then we got a Canada tour in July. Then we go back to Europe. It's like a lot of crazy shit, man. So you don't gotta be famous. You don't gotta be Snoop Dogg. You don't gotta be Dr. Dre to tour the world.
You just gotta put in work.
You just gotta make great music.
A18.
Great music and rep the A18 all day. That's how it is. I suppose. Rhymatics crew.
Hey, you know what I mean? Another question. What was it like going to Europe and seeing the Rhymatics mural?
The mural.
What was that like? Because I know if I went to like Mexico or Europe and I seen the YMC mural, I'd be like, damn, dog.
One thing is like, you're out in the country and you meet a graffiti artist, you're like, hey, you want to paint our mural here? Like, do that. That's pretty cool. Another thing is I get off the plane. I'm in Lausanne, Switzerland. It's the French side of Switzerland. So I'm in Switzerland and we go to this alley and some guy right there's like, I want you guys to see some shit. And there's a mural with our fucking logo on it, a big fucking logo, and we're like, okay, like, is this real? So you gotta pinch yourself, like, is this happening?
Am I dreaming?
That shit's rusted, like it's been there for a long ass time. They're like, yo, we're big fans out here. So we're in Switzerland, never been to Europe, I don't know anybody, I don't even have friends on Facebook from Switzerland. So we're walking around, and some girls are like, you guys are from LA, right? We're like, yeah. They're like, yeah, and we try to be cool, like, yeah, we rap, we're from LA. They're like, yeah, rap addicts, right? Yeah, we're big fans. We're like, what the fuck? Like, this shit don't happen in my own hood, you know what I mean? So it's crazy, man, seeing the support people show out there. Like I said, you don't have to be a legendary artist, you just gotta be someone who makes real music and they appreciate it. Over here, you need the fans, you need to have this following.
It's tougher out here.
Yeah,
everyone's a judge. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's a rapper,
Exactly.
so there's no fans. I mean, like right now, everybody in here's performing, everybody watching's a fucking rapper, and it's kind of like, what's the point? It's a networking party. Over there, we're in a spot, and there's 800 people, and like, who else raps? And nobody raps. People are like, no, we're fans. We can see you rap. You know, that's why we paid 20 fucking euros to see you. So, man, Europe is a beautiful thing, and I recommend everyone go out of Europe, even if you're not a rapper. If you're just a regular person that wants to experience a life-changing experience, save up $800 for a round trip. You know what I mean? So, you know, you don't even gotta get a fucking hotel. They have hostels where you pay $5 and shit to sleep in some fucking hole in the wall. Do something extreme with your life, something adventurous, man. Music or not, hip hop or not, just go out there and experience life. And when you experience this new lifestyle, a new part of you opens up. It's a beautiful thing, man. You make better music like that.
That's right. Any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
I want to give a shout out not only to the homegirl Isuppose.
Yeah, what's up, PANDA session?
Homegirl Jeffries, about to rock, homie Slum the Resident. I mean, everyone watching this shit. But big shout out to all my fans, man. Really, I'm fueled off my fans. I don't have too many friends. You know what I mean? My friends are my fucking fans. Those are my people and shit. So shout out to my fans. Shout out to my crew, Rhyme Addicts. We released a new album called Smooth Gentleman Thugs, hosted by Snoop Doggy Dogg and shit. So, you know what I mean? Snoop Dogg came out, showed us love. No,
And Julio G on that too?
we don't pay, you know what I'm saying? We don't pay money, we don't pay for features. Snoop Dogg hosted the whole album, and we do got Snoop on our upcoming album. I mean, we got a lot of crazy features that people just won't believe. So shout out to all my fans in Europe, fans all over the world, Japan. It's crazy for me to even be saying this shit. I only dream about saying this shit. Like, shout out to my fans in Europe. Like, last year I would have been like, what fucking fans? But right now we got fans all over the world. I got a lot of youngster fans showing me love, and you know what I mean, when I'm pulling 300 people, 400 people to a show, it was like, don't be surprised, son. Rhyme Addicts, baby.
That's right. And another thing, is there anything you want to tell young MCs, producers, graph writers, B-boys trying to come up in the game? Because, you know, I see you on Facebook and I see you doing your thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Is there anything you want to let everyone know what they can do to get to where you're at, or get to, like,
People, my best advice for someone is be original, be consistent, and have passion for whatever you do. Without passion, you cannot succeed, because what happens is that when you're doing something and you love it, any achievement is great. You make one fan, I love hip-hop, so I love it. I mean, and when you're chasing fame, when you're chasing something that's out of the reach, you're not gonna be succeeding too much. So my whole thing is just stick to it, be loyal, don't give up. People are gonna hate on you and knock you. Just keep doing your shit, man. Me as the crew, Rhyme Addicts, me as a solo artist, I never asked anyone for favors. I never reached out to people who was like, do this for me. I always did it myself. We're touring the world, and I say that gratefully, because it's an amazing task. So, you know what I mean? If someone tells you can't do it, you're young, just keep doing your shit. I'm 26 and I've barely seen the world. So if you're 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, you got a future ahead of you, man. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm behind time and shit. So much love, man. Stay true to yourself. Be original.
That's
Speak
right.
out.
You heard it from the man, Isuppose himself. I go by YDMC. We're going to be ripping shit on the 30th.
Yes, sir.
End of the year show. You know what I'm saying? Catch that. Homeboy got tickets for $10. I got tickets. Keep us up. There it is.
End of the year tour. Big Twins from Infamous Mob D,
Percy
the
P.
legendary Percy P, and I mean the homie Crazy Race from Whittier, the homie Chris G, Style Crafters,
Slum the Resident,
Slum the Resident,
Elephant Graveyard.
A lot of crazy shit, man. We're bringing out the fresh new talent. Fuck all these headliners, these big names. We don't need them, man. I'm gonna show people. We're gonna pack up shows with just local support, and that's what it's about. We're revolutionizing the game. You know what I mean? I see homegirl getting tired holding the camera, so we're gonna stop. Peace out, this motherfucker.
Peace. Yeah, PANDA Sessions. YDMC.